spotlight. Mr. Superintendent, your introductions, please.
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. Anytime you get a chance to introduce Donna Callaway, it's always an honor. Donna is recognized throughout the state as a great educational leader. She served on the state board. She is Miss Raw Middle School and just a great leader for our community. And it's just an honor for me to introduce such a great principal, Donna Callaway. Miss Callaway, as you come forward, I just want to talk a little bit about what you've done at Raw with the music program, the arts. We're on to something very special here that's being picked up all around this nation. And thank you for your service and what you've done for this district.
It couldn't have been without your support, Superintendent Pons. That's what it all takes. We have in this room tonight all the elements that it takes to make you know why you love your job. I've got students here, I've got their parents here, and I've got their teacher here. And I've got within this group a creativity that is amazing. How many years ago, Mr. Gerard, have you been with us 3 years, 2 years?
This is my third year.
Third year. He walked into Raw fresh out of a regular job, right? And interviewed him, and it was that gut feeling that there was more here than I could ever have dreamed of and ever imagined, and I got more than you all are paying for, I guess I should say. But Tim Gerard is a teacher of civics at Raw Middle School, and he's a technology expert. But more than that, he's a teacher of these young ladies, and there are some young gentlemen in that class too, but these young ladies who have excelled, and behind every excelling student, there's some parents. So I want these parents of these particular kids to stand up. We hugged each other a while ago. Now let's stand up and let everybody see who we were hugging.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you. Great, supportive people. What they've done is enter the political arena. That's hard to do, isn't it, Mr. Superintendent? That's one of the battles that many people face and fight. But these students are learning a very positive way to make a difference. We use that phrase a lot of times, make a difference. These are for real. They've done a real thing with real people and with real legislators. And this is not about Donna Callaway. This is about Tim Gerard and the civic students who've done a phenomenal thing. And Tim, I want you to come up here. I want him to explain to you very briefly, don't get carried away here, okay, what he's done with these students and why we were chosen as the spotlight tonight. It's a phenomenal story, in brief, phenomenal kids and young ladies. I love having you as Raw Rams. Thank you. Jim?
Thank you, Donna. Good evening. My students really answered a call from Representative Williams to address a challenge, an open-ended challenge. And the students just started looking and probing into what they can do to improve the state, Florida. And what they've chosen to do is they've chosen a very adult topic, and that's exploitive labor. Florida is, and as they found out, Hannah and Sally and Claire and Jada, they found out that Florida ranks third among all the 50 states in this country with regards to human trafficking. So they took on this challenge, and the committee that heard their presentation chose this idea to present to the state legislature. So that's the challenge. They are accepting it, and they've been working together as a team, as a class, and there's nothing better than a project like this to really communicate the civic ideal of not only adults, but students can make a difference as well. So thank you guys. Appreciate it. You're doing awesome.
There's more. Would you ladies stand, please? Right. Thank you. Yes. Yes. May I say on behalf of this board how very proud we are of what you're doing. And board members, I can say to you, while we all have some bragging rights about certain schools in our district, I know tonight you probably expect someone on this board to say this particular school is certainly one of the best ones we've got in our county because the students are excellent, the faculty is definitely exemplary. The principal cares about students, and I say that because I know this personally and professionally. I'm on that campus a good bit of time, as you will know. So thank you all very much for what you do. And ladies, next month is Women's History Month. And to see the four of you standing there, having done research on this particular topic, human trafficking, which certainly does flow down to girls and women, I am just more than happy to applaud you for the outstanding research. I hope that you will continue. I hope that you will know that this is the kind of thing that we need in our community. Student citizens stepping forward to take a look at the problems and offering suggestions and ways that we might correct them. So continue to be excited and engaged about what you do. And I'm proud of the Raw Rams as well. And Mr. Gerard, yes, I know of your greatness too there, see? So thank you all very much and give our best to your parents. Thank you so much. Give them another hand. Okay. There might be some other comments from board members, Rasmussen and Crumpler and Butler Lewis.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just as you know, civic education and civic engagement is a great passion of mine, and I'm very proud of you all for taking on this challenge. And to your teacher, thank you for the extra effort that it takes to create what I like to call a civic learning, civic engagement, service learning project like this.
Absolutely.
We greatly appreciate that. My colleagues here have heard me say this many times, but John Dewey once said that democracy has to be reborn in every generation, and education is its midwife. And so you all are experiencing the very beginning of what it's going to take for you to be a part of sustaining our participatory democracy. Wonderful. And that is a true calling, and I'm very, very proud to see that you're doing it now. Mr. Superintendent, our good friend, Senator Bob Graham, for whom we have a civics award named and many other things to be grateful to him for, once asked me, what is it that the students who graduate from Leon County high schools are going to know about civics as a result of having been a student in our high schools? And so I think our civic education program in middle school is a great, well, and even in elementary school too, but certainly the one that you all are a part of today is a great part and a great step in that right direction. But as you know, it's an issue and a passion of mine, and I look forward to ways that we can strengthen that program.
Absolutely. Yes,
Thank you.
yes. Mr. Crumpler.
Got an idea for a field trip. We don't have the date yet, but sometime in the month of March, you triggered my aging memory here. We will be remembering and thanking those elected officials that are women, both current, past. Sometime in the month of March, we have a garden. Many people don't know this, but we have a garden dedicated to you ladies. Currently serving in our chain of parks downtown, and we'll be putting together, the city manager's putting together a celebration. Donna and I'll give you that date and time. We'd love to have these young ladies come and meet some incredible women that have served this community, both in the legislature, in local, in the school board, city and county commission. So thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you, ladies.
Wonderful. Miss Liz Butler.
Yes, I wanted to let the young ladies know that your principal, Mrs. Donna Callaway, was a former coworker of mine, and she's definitely a dynamite role model. And I can see from you what you've been researching and doing, and who she's hired to work with you, that her expertise still goes on. She started with me in middle school, and for her to have the best middle school in Leon County speaks volume. Thanks, Donna, and we appreciate you, and congratulations to you for all your hard work.
Mr. Superintendent, I'm wondering, thank you all, but before you move, if we might not be able to sort of spotlight this research and the work that these young ladies are doing on our website somewhere or the other.
Sure.
Coming up
I'll have Chris work on that.
yes, for Women's History Month.
Yes,
I
that'd be
think
great.
it could be appropriate. Wouldn't that be wonderful, ladies?
Yes.
They are smiling. I love that. Thank you
certainly
so
do it.
much.
Thank you all.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you.
And with that being said, I know that there are elementary school students here and high school students who probably would like to exit so that they can go and complete homework assignments, and we're going to allow that to happen right now. We'd love to have you stay. We're not asking you to leave, but generally they start to kind of want to get home and get dinner.
No, not the college students.
No, not the college students.
They're looking like we get to go.
You get to work above and beyond the call of duty often. Thank you so much for coming. And this is a wonderful crowd to have tonight. I'm feeling really honored to have some folk want to be here with us. This is just great.